Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Dan and welcome to another video. Alright, in this video we're going to be talking about, perennials. These two specific perennial vegetables that I'm going to be, green leafy vegetables that you could actually grow. I like perennials because it's vegetables you could grow on neglect. You don't need all this care. You don't gotta be spraying and looking at it. You could just plant it, leave it, it's gonna grow. You have one or two little bugs that come and attack some of your perennials, but they're not like the cabbage worms won't be in it. You understand? You won't find the cabbage loopers. You won't find all these other bugs that attack a lot of your perennial greens. And these perennial greens actually is extremely nutritious. Mean probably 10 times more nutritious than our kale or cabbage or collards. One thing I always I want to bring to you guys on this channel is also try not to just grow the traditional stuff that you see. There's so much. There's thousands of different herbs and green leafy vegetables that you could, from worldwide, that you could actually adapt and grow it in. Your climate don't have to be warm. 'Cause I know a lot of people gonna say, "Oh, you're in Florida, so you have the option of growing these." No, there is stuff that will grow in your area as well. It's just doing your research, because that's what I did. Once I started, I was like, there's no way you could keep on top of certain green vegetables, like the traditional ones you find in the supermarket. It's hard to keep on top of that, and those are actually annuals, so they only grow for a season, and then you got to find something else to plant again. So that's why I like the permaculture concept, and the food forest concept is growing stuff that maintain itself, that grows on neglect. I'm gonna show you two of them that I'm actually growing. I'm growing a lot more, but I don't want to overwhelm you guys with a lot of information at once, so we're gonna focus on two of those leafy greens. All right. Diversity in the garden is so much fun. The more diverse plants you're growing, is the less pests you're gonna have to, because it's all new. To when you start bringing in new stuff in the garden, a lot of the pests are not used to that scent or that taste of that specific vegetable or leafy green or certain fruits. So you integrate it in, you probably have a better chance of just put your garden on auto run. Okay, that's the whole concept of our permaculture. Is your garden maintain itself, so you don't got to be back breaking. And that's one of the reasons why you'll see so much different variety of stuff growing in my garden, because I don't want to be out here for 4 or 5 hours every day trying to maintain. I love gardening, it's passion, but if it become back breaking, you're not there's nobody gonna love anything that's back breaking. If you gotta be sweating and feeling exhausted after you do certain things, you're not gonna. If it's a sport, it's something different, but you're not gonna just enjoy it like that. You want to do gardening, need to be fun. So if it's on order run and you grow a more vast variety of stuff, you can have more fun actually, going out there and just watching stuff grow, and experiment sometimes. Stay away from step away from the traditional stuff you see in the grocery store. Research stuff that will grow in your area. Don't matter if you're in zone 3 or zone 11. There is a lot of leafy green yeah, that you probably have never heard of, yeah, that you could grow in your area. All right, so let's go over, and the first one we're going to check out is leafy green vegetable by the name of Katuk. All right, your name Katuk. All right, so we're going to check that out and have a conversation about it. All right, let's go. All right, guys, so this is the first one right here, and this is called Katuk. All right, Katuk is actually perennial green, packed with antioxidant, packed with proteins, and this is actually called Katuk. Katuk is native to the South Asia, Cambodia, Indonesia, Malaysia, that part of the world. But it's actually gaining popularity in the US. Yeah, this plant could actually, it grows in the pods. It could grow from seeds, or it could grow from a cutting, and it has a very nice nutty flavor. You just peel off these leaves, add it to a salad, and you have a highly nutritious meal, and it's not bitter. It tastes like you're eating a peanut, real nutty, a real nutty flavor to it. Yep. And you could grow this in cold weather too. What's gonna happen, once it gets cold, leaves are gonna all fall off, but it's gonna grow back during the spring. Yep. But here in subtropical conditions, it grows into maybe a 6 foot, 4 to 6 foot shrub, and it always have some bean pods too, some little berries that it fall off and could propagate more. Yeah, guys, so this is Katuk. You can just pop this off. It is so good, really good. Moringa have a more pungent kind of taste. I know the leaves look like that, moringa. This has a real nice nutty flavor to it. So adding it to a salad, it is so good. Yep. So this is Katuk, guys. Yep. All right, so if you want more information on Katuk, I'll put the name, the spelling, and also the biological name too. You could just go online and research it and check it out. And it's just something, this is a perennial. You should definitely add to your garden. You won't regret it. All right, guys, so let's go to the next one. All right, we over to the next perennial leafy green that you could add in your salad with the Katuk, and this is called longevity spinach. Guys, longevity spinach, I know a lot of you guys start growing longevity, but we want to spread the word more to other gardeners that this is an optional green. This is a perennial green you could be growing in your garden. Longevity spinach has become, or is becoming, extremely popular in the US right now. It's originated in, I think, the Asia, like China, Southeast Asia, also Africa too. They also have this in Africa. Africans use it to make spinach dishes as well. Yep. For this, you could grow it in full shade or partial sun. For me, I'm growing it in morning sun, and it was seemed like it was struggling at first, and it's been doing extremely good. So this is the leaf. The flavors of this is bursting. You're getting like thyme, oregano, but not in a mild form. Like the fragrance, when you eat it, you're getting all this fragrance from it, guys. So this is longevity spinach, not a perennial you should be growing in your garden. All right, guys. All right, guys, so we just checked out 2 perennial leafy green that I recommend you guys start growing in your garden. After all the other spinaches and stuff, die back, because those are seasonal. The annuals are just seasonal. But if you want stuff that's gonna sustain you over a long period of time, you should start adding more perennial to your food forest, to your garden, to your back porch, wherever you are. Just add more. That's that diversity. I know a lot of us, we like to stick to what we only know, and that's one of the reasons, my channel is here to actually let you step outside your norm and try something else. Try something else, and I tell you all the while, you're gonna be actually really surprised at your results. All right, and these two perennial leafy green vegetables I just spoke about, guys, you should do your research. Longevity spinach, Katuk. Do your research. You're gonna surprise the high nutrition value and medicinal benefits these two leafy greens have. All right, far more than any of your traditional stuff, your cabbage, your lettuce, your kale, all these far succeed those. All right, so thank you for watching. Have a great day.